Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sarah with Hello Muffin. I'm doing another cash envelope stuffing video today, and as you probably can tell from my channel, this is my first video in quite some time. I think it's been like 5 months now. I was working on my emergency fund, and as I explained in one of my other videos that you guys probably haven't watched because it wasn't budget related, I really fell off the wagon of cash envelopes and budgeting, and I said in my other video, like, I didn't just fall off the wagon, like, I fell off, rolled down the mountain, the wagon was on fire, everything was on fire, the hill was on fire, like, it was bad. So I'm back, I'm trying to start fresh for June, gonna start the new month, you know, the right way, and we'll see. Hopefully I can stick with it this time. I've really made some goals for myself. As you can see, I have a new budget planner. This is a Michael's Recollections planner that I got. This I added. I go through this planner in another video, which I will link in the corner or down below or somewhere for you guys. I do like an in-depth walkthrough of this new budget book. I really like it so far. I mean, obviously this is my first time using it. It's a brand new book, but yeah, so if you want to check out how this is set up, you can go ahead and check out that video. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So in the back here, I have some notes pages that come with the planner, and I have my sinking funds as of this pay period, with the total and the breakdown of cash and what they're going to be for. And I mentioned in my other video that I have this Erin Condren checklist dashboard that I'm going to be using to keep track of the balances in all of my cash envelopes. Rather than keeping the little papers inside the envelopes, I thought it would be more beneficial to keep it down on here because I just feel like then I can see at a glance what each envelope has in it already, so I don't have to like guess or do any of like, you know, like having to pull out each envelope. It's always in my budget planner. I'll always know. So for the cash envelopes, I'm just going to be writing the amount that goes into each envelope, but for my sinking funds, I'm going to be putting the running total. So you'll see like over time, this will be a total versus this is just going to be what I'm funding, because I'm expecting these to be zero at the end of every like cycle, paycheck, whatever, budget, whereas these, they're cumulative, so that's why I decided to do it that way. And then also new for this video, I've categorized my sinking funds a little differently. I have wants, needs, and what I am calling weeds. I mentioned before in some of my cash envelope stuffing videos that I feel like you have your wants and you have your needs, and then sometimes there's categories that are kind of like in the middle. Like they're categories that, you know, if you skip them, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Like, for example, like gifts or clothes. I don't need a ton of money for clothes. So if I skipped this payment or this sinking fund every once in a while, like it wouldn't be a big deal. But do you kind of need a clothes fund? Well, yeah. Do I really want to have a clothes fund? I'd rather spend my money on something else. But, you know, it's like kind of that in between, and I kind of thought it was a good analogy because weeds, like, you can only ignore them for so long before they become a problem, and that is how I feel about these sinking funds. Like, you can only ignore them for so long before it's like, okay, you have to put money in there or it's going to be a problem. So let me just grab my marker, which is over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and get started. So one of the other videos that I did was my new wallet. This is my mini Happy Planner wallet. I take you through everything that's in here, but I'm just going to pull out. I have spots for my cash envelopes, so I'm just going to pull those out here. Put this over to the side. Okay, so first I'm going to gather my envelopes because there are some that I'm not filling in this round. I decided to cut down on a lot of my spending, and that also included cash envelopes and sinking funds. Like I won't be doing any wants and I won't be doing any weeds this time. I really need to pay down my credit card. I put some more money on there after I paid it off last, and I really just want to get it paid off, so I'm doing bare minimum. So I have groceries, gas, households. I have spending, but I actually don't do spending in cash anymore, and I'll go over that in a minute. Travel we're not doing. Gifts we're not doing. Christmas I'm not doing. Disney I'm not doing. Also not doing tattoos or clothes or beauty. This one I'm not using anymore. I'm doing medical, dental. I am doing taxes. I am doing car. And then I need 2 more envelopes for domains and P.O. Box. Okay, so I found some extra cash envelopes. I'm going to repurpose this one for domains or whatever. I'll write on it. And then this is my old dining out envelope, which I'm repurposing for domains or P.O. Box. So these are my envelopes. So we're going to start with the groceries. So I'm going to write in on my little checklist $250. I'm going to pull $250 from in my groceries. Okay, so that is done. Now for gas, just a simple 20 bucks. $20. That over there. And then household, I have 35. I know that kind of seems like a lot, but I decided to up it at one point in one of my last budgets because I feel like $20 just isn't enough for 2.5 weeks because I only get paid twice a month. So I was spending a lot of money for like soaps and whatever out of my spending money, and I didn't want to keep doing that, so I upped it. So 35. Skipping all the wants, now we're going to go to needs. So for car, do that one first. I got to take these papers out from last time. So car, we're starting fresh, so it's going to have 20. And then medical, dental, starting fresh at 15. So there's that. Taxes, again, starting fresh with 5. My taxes only cost like $100 a year, so it's not quite $5. I kind of rounded, but there's that. And then I think I'll do domains for this one. This will be $6. It's 5, 6. I feel like this $6 is going to be problematic. I hate having to use the singles. I feel like it just creates so much more because you can never get, like, my total I think is $361 for all the cash envelopes, and you obviously can't go to like an ATM and get $1 out. I mean, maybe you can. It depends on the ATM, I guess, but it's frustrating. So here's a 5. Now it's going to go in P.O. Box, and I'll make like fancier labels to match the others for these later. And then because you can't take out $1, I have these extra 4 singles. So I was just going to kind of keep these around and then use them as I need them for the domains thing. Just like a little like pot of singles, and then just keep like, you know, using them and breaking them, using them and breaking them, whatever. So I'm just going to put this somewhere where I can access it later, or I just have to just decide what I want to do with that. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, but literally it has to be $6. Like, that's just how much they are. So I don't know. But anyway, these are the completed envelopes. So I keep them in this little pouch I made with my laminator. All of these I made myself with my laminator. I used an Amazon Basics laminator, which I will link in the description box down below. It works great. These are 3mm lamination sheets, which I will also leave a link for down in the description box. And then I forget what paper pack this was. It was like a long time ago, so I don't think it's available anymore, but it's just a paper pack that I got from Michael's. If you make your own cash envelopes, like I said in my cash envelope stuff, or how to make cash envelope video, use paper, not cardstock. So I'll save this for another time. Just stuff it in here for now. But that's basically it. I'm going to take these and they're going to go in my wallet. So I keep my household and gas in the back because these I don't use that often. And then I'm going to keep my groceries in the front. And then if I have any money for like spending, like if I get cash out, I'm just going to put it in this pocket here because the stuff that's in here now isn't normally going to be in there. But what I do when I get paid is the money for my spending goes to my Chime account. I have a separate account from my regular account. I have USAA as my bank, and then I have Chime for spending. So when I get paid, my money gets divvied up into different accounts. I have $200 every pay period goes to my Chime. I get paid twice a month. So that way I can see how much money. They send you a text message every single morning, or an alert every single morning of how much money you have in your account. And it just helps me be accountable. So I don't have to worry about constantly checking my account or making sure that I have money available. Whatever's in there is what I have to spend, and it just makes my life easier. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to do any math when I'm trying to buy something. I just swipe the card, I'm done. If you want to sign up for your own Chime account, there's going to be a link in the description box below. If you sign up and get I think if you put a direct deposit in of $200 or more for the first time, you'll get $50 and I'll get $50. So if you want to sign up for an account, I would highly suggest it. I really like it. They have a feature that if you spend any money, they round up to the nearest dollar and they squirrel away the change in a savings account. And I've had my account since the end of February, and I already have $50 in my account, in the savings account. And I don't put any money in there. It's just from saving up change. So that whole Chime account is what I would consider my spend. So I kind of just look at it as like a nice little pot for if I want to buy something that I didn't really account for. It'll just save up money as I go. So that's just how I do it. I just kind of let it accumulate and, you know, be done with it. So, alright guys, so that's it. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my budget planner breakdown and my new wallet breakdown. I think you guys will really like it, especially the little wallet. I worked really hard on this, and I am very proud of what I've accomplished with my little wallet, making all the little things that I needed. So definitely check it out if you're looking for like a all-in-one system. If you don't want to use the planner like I do, where I have my little, where I write down how much money I spend every day to keep myself accountable, you can always use the rings and punch the cash envelopes to do like a cash envelope wallet instead. You would just need to use, I think, a different punch than the Happy Planner punch you have to get. I think Little Avenger is the one that punches through, which I'll also leave a link for in the description below. It will punch through the laminate versus the Happy Planner punch you can't. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys have a great week, and until my next paycheck, bye!